Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network in Boston. So striding forward now, Joe Morgan. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in, Mike Schmidt. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Hendrys Morales goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Donaldson ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bench moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, you could tell up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Thomas takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in is the third baseman, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bench has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box, Frank Thomas. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. High in the air out to center field. Martinez patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Now batting, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Griffey tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. Judge is after it. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Stepping into the box, Paul Hamels, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Joe Morgan waits on deck. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Into the box, Joe Morgan, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Martinez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money at.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Martinez giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready now, Johnny Bench, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at ball. Down and in for a ball, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Giancarlo Stanton now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Popped him up. Morgan over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Center fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Cooperstown and Kansas City. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's set and the pitch.
Matt Duffy.
Popped him up. Karros is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ian Desmond. Now here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Gallo. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, Ryan Healy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning. And in now, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming, here it is. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kipnis waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Andre Ethier. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A pause, and the 0-2. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis. A double play. Coming to the plate now. Cameron Rupp. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate.
Looking at a fastball to end the. Striding in, Joey Gallo. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was... James Puzzle, 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Missed with a slider. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Right side, hit hard. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping up now, Babe Ruth. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Harmon Killebrew trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Now to the plate, Babe Ruth. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Way in front of that fastball. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 0-2 once more. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So digging in now, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Ruth, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Leading off the
into the box. Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yonder Alonso.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ruth takes his lead at third with 1 away. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Third baseman, Matt.
Goose Gossage takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. On the ground, up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So stepping in, Ryan Healy, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Swung on and belted to left by Healy. This one is... And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andre Ethier. He singled his last time up.
Andre Ethier.
And Ethier swings and sends a high fly ball to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Leading off
At the plate, Jason Kipnis.
second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally... Jacob Barnes, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. So coming to the plate, Sean Green. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Sean Green.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. The tag, and he is out. So here now is the pitcher, Goose Gossage. Mike Schmidt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in. Omar Vizquel. Tyler Lyons, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. No, this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Ethier is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. And this time for baseball. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Bears, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hernandez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Ball one. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees. Belted high in the air out to left. Morales looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Standing in, Frank Thomas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at Schmidt. He's up with it. The throw. Wow. Now to the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And he got him. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. Circle change there, called strike one. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind two strikes.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
So we got him swinging. Jorge Posada becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Stepping in, Billy Williams, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Bouncer up the middle. Morgan ranging up the middle, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. And right into the shift. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him. The pitcher, Paul Hamels, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. No balls and a strike to count. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ramirez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Leading off the inning, Kendrys Morales, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps Big Frank. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving Chase his junior. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw gets him. 2 down. Riding in once again, Billy Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Thomas at second with 2 down. And this one is off the glove of Posada. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bench is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working. Leading off the inning, Frank Thomas. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to deep right field. Bench going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. Pulled softly out toward right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit out toward second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team
looking to minimize the damage here. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in, and try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Ready for another chance. Joe Morgan looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Jorge Posada waits on deck. The 3-2 one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And plenty of room out there for Edmonds, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in and looking for more, Frank Thomas. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Morales is there as Big Frank got under it a bit too much, and he's gone on one pitch. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hit sharply on the ground. Freeman's got it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Billy Williams. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And it's gone. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I love stubborn pitchers. I love the fact that this guy keeps going to the well. But that's a dangerous location to keep missing it.
2 out, nobody on. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Morales going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Leading off the inning, Kendrys Morales. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Weak chopper up the line. To his right, Donaldson. And that's out number 1. So striding in, Johnny Bench. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
2 balls and a strike now. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Edmonds, and he's got it for your second out. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman was a strikeout victim in his first try. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Edmonds is over, and the inning is over. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. Striding into the box, Jim Edmonds. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Hernandez is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Paul Hamels. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hops this one up. Hernandez just to the left of the mound. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Ramirez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Carlos Correa now.
The batter, number 1.
First offering on its way.
Carlos.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Ramirez on third with 2 out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Junior will make the catch, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Frank Thomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now at the plate, Felix Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Chris Bryant is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know,
and they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Bruce Sutter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bench on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Thomas stands at second with no outs. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Left fielder, Billy Williams.
Way out in front. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started that swing a bit too early. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Morales racing back, and it's gone into the home bullpen. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Stepping into the box, Jim Edmonds. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ballgame. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Now batting, Paul Hamels. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Now batting.
Stepping in, 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well. And now he's able to scramble back to second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Correa takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Digging in now, Frank Thomas. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Ramirez is there. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Albert Bell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Down the third baseline. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Ready now, Mike Schmidt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. High in the air and deep to left center field. Williams facing back to the track. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Kendrys Morales. No hits to this point.
Left fielder, Kendrys Morales.
Babe Ruth will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes.
Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park. So stepping in, Joe Morgan, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Athletics, second baseman.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Fenway. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we bring you Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Chicago, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Popped him up. Posada has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. Here comes the first pitch. Beaten into the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1. Bases are empty. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the third pitch.
Yeah, a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. At the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the A's, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. And the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. McCutchen is under it, 2 down.
Batting third.
In now, Mike Schmidt looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Encarnacion. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Junior. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Little dribbler down the line. Freeman has it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Striding in, Babe Ruth. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder. Babe Ruth.
And he takes ball 1.
Oh.
2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the 2-1. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he Just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Lifted into center field. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Carlos Ruiz. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, number 0. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 0.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning.
Digging in, Frank Thomas, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Frank Thomas.
And that misses 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here comes Junior. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Griffey Jr. doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. And he just misses with a curveball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa into shallow center, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here now is the pitcher, James Shields. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Popped him up. Posada moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Shields jumps ahead here with a good fastball for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Finally a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And it's quickly 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Now the pitch. And Posada can't come up with it here as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Mike Schmidt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Shields has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And a check swing. Base umpire. It's ball one. Encarnacion at second. Ruiz at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Babe Ruth. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And he chased it in the dirt. Ruiz corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Ruth is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ruiz recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Bench is retired. 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded to first. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, number 0. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Second baseman, number 0.
Popped him up. Schmidt is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Griffey racing back. Gone! Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Correa isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. First pitch on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. Oh, but the feed is offline. couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll put the tag on him between. Digging in to try it again, Frank Thomas. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So striding in, James Shields looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Chris Bryant has grabbed the bat now and moved into the on-deck circle, so he'll hit in the place of the pitcher, Shields. Hot shot down the line, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Digging in once again, Joe Morgan. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Fouled away. Bryant, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Blake Trinan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Ruiz. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Madison Bumgarner. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Ready once again, number 0. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that decided. Digging in, Mike Schmidt. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And this is fouled at the plate. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding into the box, Johnny Bench. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero. And just
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rizzo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. A bounce it to the left side for a base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the run is Griffey, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Rizzo rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from first. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Junior's in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. The throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throwing to second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Edwin Encarnacion now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Runner breaks for third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth is over, and that's the third out. Digging in, Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Stepping in, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pedro Strop is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Freeman leads off second with nobody out. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Strop has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Full count now, 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another full count pitch home down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get through this one. It's a fair ball. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Blake Trinan. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Albert Bell will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on third. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Morgan. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jose Bautista will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone! Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear that Dylan Betances enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2. Popped straight up. Betances is calling for it. Oh, no, he missed it. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jake McGee enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for Chicago, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Dylan Betances. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliders in for a strike. This is skied into short left center. Schmidt ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now batting, number 0. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Trey Turner will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High pop-up. Thomas got it, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in now, Johnny Bench, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Sean Doolittle comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Now playing second base, number 7.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Frank Thomas. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Edwin Diaz comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save from the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr. Josh Hader takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he is out on the tag. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors,
Diamond Dynasty is the most thrilling way to build a baseball team. It's the perfect blending of card collecting and competition. Here, legends come out of the cornfields and play alongside the stars of today. Assemble your best team and lay claim to the land as you forge ahead in conquest to be the best. Or take on anyone in head-to-head play and win your way to the top of the leaderboards. Do you have what it takes to draft the right talent and battle your way to 12-0 in 3-inning games? Or will you be knocked